Hello, everybody. This is Mary Elizabeth with your present reading. So, this is the energy you are in right here, right now, this present moment. We did the past energy. The past energy was, it just felt like there was a relationship there that could have been really amazing, could have been really something. But one person was jealous of the other person's success, and they felt like they weren't being seen or heard or appreciated, recognized, realized. And it seems that they got an opportunity to go somewhere else, and they went somewhere else. And it's unfortunate because the person who it was happening to really wasn't seeing the big picture. And it wasn't like they were all tied up in their own success. They just weren't seeing how their success, to no fault of their own, was putting a wedge between the relationship. Again, no fault of their own. The other person maybe felt a little challenged, maybe felt even inadequate. So they may have received an opportunity to go somewhere else, and that's exactly what they did, and the relationship ended. And there was never any real closure there. So the past issue may be that there was no closure, period. And even though we had the high priestess and the temperance and the death and the empress, and there was all this wonderful, beautiful energy, it just seems like the other person just decided to go because they didn't feel like there was anything there that they could contribute to the relationship, because the other person contributed everything. So that was the past. So here we are with the present moment. And let's see where we are in the present moment. We're going to shuffle, and then we're going to cut the deck. So we're financial constraints and hostilities. So you're in a moment of where, the last reading that I did, the past, was about that feeling of inadequacy on from the other person. This is a feeling of inadequacy or burdens, and it is drawing some sort of, I don't know if it's a relationship reading because we haven't got that far, but it's bringing about hostilities and uncertainties and insecurities. I know how it is. Most people know how it is to be in a situation where the cupboards are bare and you can't afford to do this or this or this. And when there are situations like that, energy runs high, emotions run high. And this could be even someone, you working for someone and them not appreciating your worth or seeing your worth. But whatever the case may be, there's lack here, a lot of lack. And that lack is causing a lot of hostilities, insecurities, and uncertainties. So let's shuffle again. Two cards, please. 1, 2. So we have walking away, and we have patience. So it's pretty easy peasy, isn't it? You would think. So cutting all ties from situations, places, people, experiences, emotions that are not conducive to your happiness and growth. The selenite towers on the side is about balance. The selenite orbs are about stability. And the patience card is exactly that, all about having patience with yourself, going through a time of healing, going through a time of releasing, going through a time of letting go, going through a time of walking away. Others don't see the value in us until we see the value within ourselves, most of the time. And we have to recognize in this present moment how valuable we are, as not only as a human having this spiritual experience, but also as a spirit having this human experience. We are all capable of bringing so much to this world, but we only bring a fraction of what we are capable of because we allow relationships or situations or feelings to get in the way. and we go deep down that rabbit hole instead of recognizing our true value, instead of recognizing as a whole what we truly are capable of bringing to the lives of others and in this world. We only focus on a very minute speck. And what is that speck? That speck is needing to be, that speck is, first of all, judging. That speck is lowering your value. I apologize. My friend was apologizing for something. So what we bring to our situations, our lives, the world is just a minute possibility, just a minute thing of what we're capable of, just a minute value, just a minute voice, just a minute. It's very small. Just we see ourselves as these small beings, these small earth beings, when in reality we are capable of so much more, so much more. And we devalue ourselves when we stay in situations or relationships or friendships or dynamics that undermine us and devalue us and shut us down, and then it becomes a struggle for us to recognize our worth and to try to find it. And people spend a lifetime trying to find it, and they never do. So let's see what our tarot card has to say about your present. And it's all about having a little patience with yourself, healing, number one, and starting off from a solid foundation. And you don't want to try to build on top of what's already there. You want to heal. You want to release and let go. You want to start off from a solid foundation, and you want to build up. And this time build up differently. This time build up with more strength, right? More compassion, more courage, more value, more love for self, appreciation for self, gratitude for, and stepping into your power as a divine being. And it's difficult. It will be difficult. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you're willing to do what needs to be done. And we have the Magician. So you are capable. You are this powerful being. I said it before in the beginning. And sometimes when we don't give ourselves the patience and the time that we need to reconfigure and release and let go, we then step into this headspace of nothing is ever going to change, so why bother? Nothing is ever going to be the way I desire it to be, so why bother? We are a people who want it now. We want it right now, right here, right now. We want to know the what's, the whys, the whens, the wheres, the hows. And it's not that easy. It's not that easy, especially if you're coming from a mindset of lack or a mindset of insecurities, uncertainty, a life of abuse, family dynamics of abuse or lack mentality. So again, we have to give ourselves patience, and we have to bring in stability and a solid foundation, or we're building. If we don't allow ourselves to heal and clear and release, and we try to build on that old foundation, it's like a volcano, and it's erupting, ready to erupt. And then before you know it, we're back to exactly where we were before. So this is your present moment. Your present moment is to walk away from all of that no longer serves you. Walk away from all of that doesn't value you. Have time, divine timing, patience. You are the magician of your life. You are capable of doing this. And yes, it may take some time. And yes, there may be things about you that will change, and you will lose people out of your life, especially the ones who don't value you, especially the ones who want to take advantage of you. And yes, there may be times where you feel like nothing is changing and you're stuck in this really weird limbo thing. But if you're really wanting to change and really desiring to change, then there is a little bit of work that you have to do to create the change as well. Having compassion, having fun, having adventures, stepping into a time of stability, and the two, and remember what I said about the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's? That's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is like, okay, so I want to move forward with all of this using my intuition here, being the magician, walking away, but I don't know what's on the other side of it. I don't know what's in the future. We'll get to that next. I don't know the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's, the how. So I don't even know if I can make this decision. And the Two of Swords is all about using an external force to make this decision. Usually that external force is intuition, because when we start going to other people and asking other people what's best for us, everybody will have a different idea, and you're stuck in limbo again. So instead of going to physical people to ask what's best for you, use your intuition. Take a step back, analyze and reanalyze. Recognize what it is that you desire in your life, what makes you happy, what's conducive to your happiness and growth, and move toward that. Ooh, and we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is learning to live again, but from different perspectives, right? Learning to associate with people again, learning to love differently, learning to present yourself differently, learning to step into same environments, but react to them differently, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. And this is all about the new. The King of Cups is all about that adventure and using your intuition and not allowing the emotions to trap you in this type of mindset. And the Page of Cups is that redo, right? It's looking for different ways to associate, looking for different ways to get involved, looking for different ways to talk to people, looking for different ways to love yourself, looking for different ways to love yourself that really nourishes your soul and nourishes your body and nourishes that spirit. So let's see what your affirmation card is. We are so not taking all of those. We'll take this one though. My energy flows abundantly. A deep reservoir of energy exists within you. When managed properly, your supply flows endlessly. Limit over-exaggeration and prioritize rest and rejuvenation to function at your highest capacity. Draw upon your reserves as needed to take positive action and revitalize those around you. So there you have it. This is very important. This is very important. Walking away from what isn't conducive to your happiness and growth, and spending time on yourself, spending time on healing, spending time on cutting cords, spending time on balancing, spending time on stability, transformation. She's wearing all this red and pink, spending fucking time on you. I feel this in my gut. Oh my God, what am I saying? Spending time on creating happiness. Spending time on getting back to you. Because for so long, other people have had a say in who you are. Now it's time to figure out who you are from your perspective. And get back to happiness, get back to passion, get back to love, get back to sensuality, get back to who you truly are at the basis of everything. Peel back those layers. I said it before, I'll say it again. Shrek had it right. Peeling back those layers like onions, like cake, like parfait. Layers. We are layers, and the top layers that we are made up of are things that we have allowed to make us who we are in this moment. Hurt, pain, insecurity, instability, abuse, family dynamic, and we have to peel back those layers to get to who we are as a whole. And that is your present moment. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.